Oh, got to launch the game. I'm just live and there's no content. Oops. Turn off the download. Clarity, we don't need that. Oh. Get my password. Secret, no one needs to know. Right. Is technically huh. I don't know how to change that. Ah, here we go. I have, so when maybe if I just do this and then bring it back. Ah, there we go. Hey, there we go. Now I can read my chat. Hey, Josh, how's it going? Hello, hello. All right, we gotta get in quick. It's Metal Slime time and we're missing it. Completely unacceptable, inappropriate, and Josh, I missed you. Naturally, of course I missed you too. What? What is the finger angry mouth thing? I don't understand that. Hey, I'm back. Angry? It's like angry with the with the addition or something. Did you guys end up finishing that key emblem quest? Cool. Ah, okay, cool. Where'd you go, huh? So, tonight, my wonderful fiance decided to make us ramen, and I wanted to, but it takes a long time, and I wanted to have it hot. I did not want to have cold ramen, so here we are. So I left to go eat some homemade ramen. Think you can just up and leave me like that? Well, you know, if I had to. Are you missing the invite option? And my kitten won't leave me alone? Hey, Ken. Oh, Ken, you're party leader. You have to add me. No, no worries, Ken, no worries. Wait, so Josh, what's your kitten doing? How is it wreaking havoc? Probably switched when I think it switched to me when you lost internet, and then it probably switched to Ken when I left. It's all over the place. It doesn't know who's party leader. Wait, Goku. Hey! I got a party invite. I'm in! Let's go fight something. Oh wait, I gotta change to power. At some point, I think if I were to ever cross, a thousand she slimes, I'd have to go and like fight something else. There's only so many she slimes I can take. Does it count past 1,000? Oh man, you know what I'm not using? I'm not using an orb. Hope that let me use it. Didn't let me, maybe a different menu? Wait, automatically going out first. Oh, you know, I think it was because it was your companion crystal. It wouldn't have worked, I guess. It would have only automatically put them away if it was Ken's companion. I assume. I actually don't know. BRB? That's what the follow feature's for. Of course, I'm following you. That's alright. There is just too much damage output for these enemies to do anything but just die outright. Is Giga? I don't think Giga can hit Rookie Metal, actually, now that I think about it. Now that I'm thinking really hard. What do they call about your party leader? Oh, okay. Cool, cool. Oh my goodness, I have my cat cam on, but no cat. Get rid of that. Okay, good to know. Wow, Crystal, whatever that minstrel ability you're using is, it's just like an instant erase of everything. It's honestly better to fight metal slimes with falcon blades. I'm muted? Wait, what? No shot, I've been muted this whole time. No, I'm not muted. Well, I'm not muted. My stream says I don't think I'm muted. Does anybody else find that I'm muted right now? No, I'm muted. Oh, okay. You gave me a mini heart attack. I'm like... No worries. I had a heart attack. I was like, oh no, I've been streaming for 10 minutes muted. Ah, oh, so close. It doesn't really matter that much. It just means I get that one extra attack. Although, like, the metal slime sword should hit for 2s, so it's technically the equivalent, but still better with metal slimes when you're only doing that like 1 damage. It's always better to have that extra damage output. And with the passives, Ken is almost ready for, okay, if we can get him there, Ken is going to be doing the next level thing. Next level cap, whatchamahave called. Level cap quest thing. I don't know. We did 55 to 60 already? Oh yeah, but you only need 2 more levels and you can do 60. Wait. Oh, wait, how did you... Wait, you did 55 to... Oh yeah, but if you get to 56, you can do for the 65. You just gotta get up to 56. So, dream being you get 2 levels in 13 minutes. And that's the tough one. That quest is that for some reason, unlocking level 60 was actually bonkers. Like, I had to be dead and Crystal had to play dead to beat it because it was so hard. For no reason. It was harder than the level 70 cap unlock it was just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Come here, you liquid metal slime. Where are you going? You're done. Ooh, always love a happy crit. Yeah, no, I don't know what was going on with that quest. That quest and the Dullboard Boost quest. That was another one. Although I found out the Dullboard Boost quest used to be a level 80 quest. And they kind of nerfed it. That was a... Ah. Yeah, that would do it. I struggled. I don't know why I always check as if I'm gonna be blown away by some crazy item. They're just laundry poles. I love when you're third in the line, you do like a real casual walk. Sauntering along, not a problem in the world. Never know, it could be the 0.0000001% drop item. I don't know if I'm that lucky. I don't know if I'm that lucky. I don't think I could ever be. Although, I wonder how many She Slimes am I at now? She Slime, how many of you am I at? I'm at 608. Not seen through? You're over 1,000? Oh my goodness. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? I got the She Slime secret. And just a little bit of grinding. Yeah, no kidding. Goodness gracious me. A little bit. A little bit. Hey, sneak in a good old crit. Although I've usually grind dinosaurs for levels. That's smart. I was grinding the bugs that you have to do for the Dullboard Boost quest. I was grinding those. I think with the orb, they give like 10,000 EXP per encounter because there's always 3. I've never not had it where there isn't 3 in the encounter. And it's always like 10,000 EXP with the bonus orbs. Was that a Ken level? That was a Ken level. Ken, one more. One more. Good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I did it just to grind out to like level. It's not fast. Like, it's still pretty hard to kill them even with good AI party members, but Sit down, Metal Slime. Ooh, I've almost crossed 300 health. Almost. The Battle Master's a weird one, because the Battle Master's kind of squishy. The Battle Master's a little squishy. And they don't have a lot of MP and they don't have a lot of HP, but they do seem to be able to dish out a lot of damage. Yeah, but I think I'm okay with that exchange. I don't know, it's fun to be able to hit big numbers. Although I do see a lot of other classes are dropping huge numbers, so then maybe it just makes me feel like I'm weak. What do you... Oh my goodness. You can't... Come on before she moves. Yeah, true. But what is... Yeah, I was gonna say, what is level 120 Battle Master? The Magic Onyx Swords increase MP? Oh, really? Huh. I got one Magic Onyx Sword. I'm actually tempted to get a second one, but... Actually, no. I need to go and look at what level 65 swords there are. I should get a level 65 sword. Actually, what I really need to do... Turn on Cat Cam! It's Cat Cam! Battle Masters are glass cannons? Yeah, I'm okay with that though. I love the idea of being fat. My natural enemy, a pole. I like that idea though, of just like dropping out huge nuclear numbers. Even though I can get one shot. Oh, that was quick. I defeated a she-slime. Wow. Am I gonna get anywhere near level 66? 6 minutes to get 66. I don't know. Like being able to take a nuke to the face? That's what you need. You need someone who can take a nuke, someone who can launch a nuke, and someone who can fix the collateral damage of nukes. Need all of the above. Wow, I did a hit. Guess I fixed the aftermath? Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, a crystal level up. Goodness me. Okay, every time I get a few liquids back to back, I just want to be like, wow, look at all these liquids we're getting. But then it's like, I can't be jinxing it like that. If I make a comment on all the liquids we're getting, we're not getting any more. Actually, more of an enabler with oomph. Actually, that's one thing I really like about my class is that, see, I said something and they're gone. We got like 2 or 3 back to back. Open my stupid mouth. Where are the liquids? I shouldn't have said anything. I like that I have an ability that gives me the, basically, well, I guess oomph is +2 and oompful is +1 to multiple, right? So I have an ability that does that, which is like really nice. Because then, well, it's nice for me so that support can be spread out elsewhere. Dang. Ken. Yeah, for sure. Boom! Love the occasional crit. I really hope I can get this last level. 4 minutes to go. I'm gonna be sad when we inevitably lose access to these beginner servers. Oh, just one liquid. One liquid, come on. Yeah, that's true, but this is just so easy. Oh. Dang, I barely got through the menus. Kizu leveled up? Aw, Kizu stealing my thunder. What's a level up beside Kizu? It's nothing. Level 66. I'm already higher level than I have achieved in most Dragon Quest games. I think basically Dragon Quest 1 through 8, I never really passed like the level, like on the high end into the 40s. I think I maybe touched on level 50 in Dragon Quest 8 because I was doing some super bosses. Dragon Quest 9, I think I had the hero make it all the way to level 70 in 9, somewhere in the 70s. And obviously in Dragon Quest 11, I decided to 99 everyone. 11 is the only one I took to 99. Yeah, I did. 11 was a definite 99. 9 was like a 70. And then everything, I think like 1 was like in the 20s. 2, I was in like the 30s. I think I actually pushed the hero to like level 40, because that was insane. You took 8, 9, and wait, you took 8 to level 99, Crystal? Well, way more than 99 and 9. Yeah, 99 times. How many classes are in that game? And how many classes are in that game? What would happen if you got every character to level 99 in every class? 9 went ham in that. Slime Hill OP. Ah, cool. Look at us. This is an adventuring party. Songs will be sung about this. Oh, Chris went ham in 9. I was like, 9 went ham in 9. Rain went 9. Almost as many as this one. Yeah, because there was a lot. Ken's got 9 on the mind. Sally, you're so photogenic. And thank you for not laying on my keyboard. That's very nice of you. Oh, I'm sorry. I woke you up, didn't I? These EXP requirements are absolutely off the rails. Oh, we're down to minutes. That's okay though, because we are gonna get a big, huge pile of EXP doing this next quest. So Ken, if you want to do the next level unlock, I'm down for it, because we'll get EXP. Ooh, we'll get EXP. Use a bonus orb when we do this, trust me. Ultimately, I think we need to be in Gobble East Desert or Summit like that. Look at the next quest. It is the same kind of deal where you talk to someone and then you go somewhere. Actually, I don't know. Need one more level for the next quest? Wait, didn't Ken make it to 66? Oh, or 56, sorry, Ken. I thought you made it to the next one. 18. Okay, here's what we should do then. We should go there, kill these things once, take the EXP. Oh no, sorry, I'm thinking, yeah, right, this isn't the suit. This is somewhere else. But we should go kill these things. And I was thinking of a different enemy, but these things will still give a lot of EXP. Because I think like one encounter with these things and that's enough. Level cap quests. So you would get to the 65. Dark Panther. Did we do Beacon Valley? We can kill on the way to Tsuku and level. Since we're kind of all in chat anyways, I'm gonna hop out of the VC. Okay, sure. Yeah, most of the, because I think the Tsuku Plains, that's like the elf starting area. That's like the very beginning for elves. What do you see? What are you looking at? Elf starting village area? Yeah. Did we do Beacon Valley or Vernard West? For these things. All these things are. We can finish the key emblem and do the level unlock. Oh yeah, that's actually way smarter. Okay, where the heck am I in this quest? I need to relaunch Akmon. Because I can't read this. I have a zoomstone to the ruined village. Okay. Oh, right. That's where we needed to go next. Ruined village. Here we go. And I swear before I sign off today, I have to go get my items. My free item stuff. Sally, what'd you keep getting so interested by? There's nothing over there. Unless there's a ghost. Something I can't see, but you can. Alright, where's my guy? Where's main man? Oh, you just gotta cutscene. What's been your favorite key emblem so far? I really liked the Puku one. The Puku one was really fun. The elf one was just okay. Ogre one was okay. The Weddy one was nice. The Weddy one was really nice. Yeah, I think Orphea's probably been the best one. Hey, Cobalt, you're late. Good old Kyusuke is here. Has done all the research for you. You see that? That's the dark tree. It's a rotting tree with no leaves left, save for a single branch. I'm counting on you, Cobalt. I'm tired, so I'm going back to King Nikoroi in Kamihamuri. Good luck from here on out. This bugger. Won't lie, Pukus have the best story of what I've played so far. Yeah, their story was just really good. Jeez. I gotta swap my weapons around. I got the wrong weapons. Although, I'm not convinced that some really, like, souped up Falcon Blades wouldn't just be better. Oh, right, I wanted to take a quick look here and see. I don't think I could ever afford one, but I want to see what the level 65 swords look like. So there's a Stardust sword. And even the most baby Stardust sword is 50k. Oh, they go down to 39. That's the only weapon here. 39k, eh? Dang. Just 10k short. Good to know we're so close, though. BRB, alrighty. Paladin questline has a bunch of left turns. Huh. Baronial, welcome back. The Sweat and Tear gems sell for like 3,200 per gem. Oh wait, I have items I can sell, I think. If you buy equipment from the market, check how many gems you'll get from it. So let's see if I can sell stuff here. I don't know what anything's worth. Like, what it worth? What is this worth? Holy smokes, what? Oh, it depends on the stack? Description on the top right. Wait, are people actually selling grubby bandages for 2K? Do people pay 2K for grubby bandages? You'd be surprised what sells for what? Well, let me do like 1,900. I'll undercut the competition. That's kind of bonkers. Let's see what Manky Mud's worth. Much less. Much less. Nope. Well, these guys are selling full stacks though. So I guess that makes a difference. For someone selling an individual one, they'll sell it for like 200 games. Don't undercut? What, is that frowned upon? I don't think I have any equipment. I sell these. This undercutting scene is like really bad. Shell. What does this sell for? Or are you just saying it's not worth it because people will literally spend that much? Let's be... Oh, I was gonna say 2K. Gotcha, okay. Nothing here. I guess everything here could be sold. Like a dragon horn. You sell for a lot. Seems to grow on trees in this game with the dailies? Yeah. So if I sell 3, people are selling 3 for 20k? Let me try it, see what happens. I just want to leave that. Is there a quick way to tell when I've sold? Is there like something I can do to keep track of that? Like how do I see at a glance if I've sold my stuff? Is that possible? You get mail? Ah, okay. Is there a quick and easy way to check my mail, or do I have to always go to a mail place? Sally, this isn't a very flattering view of you. There you go. Oh geez, I really kept these guys waiting. All right, I'm here. I made it. You needn't wait no longer. The Onyx Magic Sword. I thought it had like a oh, it increases MP. Oh, this is boss fight time, I guess. Yeah, this sounds like a boss fight. The one leaf. Oh! Ooga! I think it's Ooga. Ooga. Choose difficulty? Yeah, strong. What do we look like? A bunch of not strong guys? Come on now. It hurts. I feel like, generally speaking, I don't use Giga enough. Perfect, I'm right in the center of them. This is great for AoE attacks. Take that damage! Wooza! Easy. 32 seconds, that's what I'm talking about. That was not a boss fight, that was like a mini boss. We're only halfway there, I think. Didn't even get to finish setting up. Yeah, I think we're definitely over leveled at this point. We're definitely over leveled for this stuff. Nice. So I guess now all we have to do is take it back to Buddy, I assume. Giga was really coming in clutch there. Because that's like, that was doing like, I think total-ish around 400 to 500 damage per enemy. Oh, something in my mailbox. Can I check my mail at this inn? Let's see, what did I sell? Assuming that's what that was. Postman? Receive. Oh, this is for the grubby bandages. Cool. Oh, I see. I can just hit get bazaar sales, and it'll just give me all of my cat hair everywhere. Okay. These guys are in shed mode. I sure hope that wasn't the final boss. If that was it for this quest line, I'd be a little sad. Be a little disappointing. That sold's really quick. I think that was the one that I undercut. I think that was the one where I put a slightly lower price on. Welcome back, Cobalt. Just as I expected of you. Why the long face? You have the leaf of the dark tree, don't you? Let's get it to King Nikoroi. This guy struts. He struts. The cat is playing Dragon Quest X again, and he's got his Cobalt cam on. Yeah, that's exactly correct, actually. This is Sally's live stream here on out. I'm just the I don't know. I'm that weird thing that like you hate to see but you can't help but look at, you know, one of those things. Oh, you got it. Well, actually, Cobalt was the one who got it, King Nikoroi. When this guy become honest? What a disturbing feeling. So this is a leaf of dark tree. Skate. Cobalt. Yusuke. Thank you for all you have done. You will receive your reward from Minister Cottle. I'm going to take this leaf to the throne room of the abandoned castle. To bring back a leaf from the dark tree from the miasma-ridden land of the damned is truly impressive. Come on, take this. 1,000 gold! This guy is cheap. Cobalt and Kyusuke, I'm sorry, but will you please continue to take care of King Nikoroi? I urge you to follow King Nikoroi to the throne room of the abandoned castle. Okay, me and Cobalt will protect the king even if it costs us our lives. Cobalt, let's go. But a leaf from the great tree. Why would Queen Agushuna ask for something like that as she was dying? What a great question. 8. I think I had a zoom stone to the castle. Okay, they're both the abandoned castle. I wasn't sure how far behind I was. All right. I'll fix that grammar error. Should be Cobalt and I, not me and Cobalt. Good point. I speak incorrectly so frequently I didn't even notice. That's a good point, Superfam. What is it, King Nikoroi? It's the leaf of the dark tree. I feel as if the air around me is reacting. That man has a katana. How many monitors do you have set up? I have 3 monitors. I've got a 32-inch, 32-inch, and a 27-inch over here. Unfortunately, my desk is only actually 60 inches across, so they're really wrapped around. I mean, I can kind of give a quick little display here, a little peek behind the screen. So it's like this, my whole desk. He's like wrapped pretty far around. I would almost like to, oh, there we go. I would also like to swap out, honestly, the 2 monitors for, like, ever fear one of them falling off? No, they're all really secure. Like, all of them are fully footed on the desk. So I don't have a fear they'll fall off or anything. My main concern is just, like, I need to go, like, to see the edge of this monitor, I need to go from here to, like, this. Which I guess having a lot of neck movements maybe not a terrible thing, but I almost wish I had, like, my one big monitor in the middle here, and then I had, like, 2 24-inch monitors on the side, you know? Just something a little smaller, more manageable. Even if I had, like, another 27-inch, like, this one being 27 inches, it's not too bad, but this one being 32 inches is very big. I used to only have the 2, but 2 is weird because you never have a monitor in the middle. You're always looking to one side or the other. Now you're never really looking dead on. So I do like having 3 for having 1 in the middle. King Nashurio, Princess Rita, Prince Nikoroi. Sense, yeah. Queen Agushana is back. One of my bosses at work, he has 6 monitors plus his laptop that he runs. He's got like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think he said 4 of them are 4K monitors. 2 of them are 1080p. And it's like, and he says he's using all 6 all the time. And it's like, what? How? Is he head of NASA? No, but might as well be. I'm back, Nikoroi. I know you missed me. I'm sorry. Yeah, your illness is cured. You toughed it out. Thank God. Just in time for Father's birthday. We can celebrate it together. Yeah. Mother? Are you okay? You're still sick. It's okay. Suspicious? Let me just run along here. Send them all. What? Wait. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, I gotta fight with these guys. I'm here to help! Oh, naturally. Get him from the side. Yes. See that. Naturally. Naturally! What a feel. Wait, what a fool feel I. No, I almost want to back to this for a bit. I like the cape. Cape looks good. The other outfit looks good, but so does this one. Princess Rita. Are you alright? Something seems odd. I'm fine. What's the kid? Agushuna, if you run like that, you'll hurt yourself again. I'm fine, dear. I'm not in pain at all. Sister, Mother's looking so much better. I think Mother getting well was a little bit of an early birthday present from God to our Father. Well, yeah. Here, do you want some cake? Mom made it for us. Sister? Rude. That did not age well. Sister. Sister was slowly going mad. As Mother's condition improved, she grew to hate her. And that led to the tragedy of that day. Why did Princess Rita hate Queen Agushuna? I don't know. I thought she wanted our mother to recover as much as I did. I wonder if the leaf of the dark tree will reveal anything to me. What a jerk. I know. Jerk is a very light word for how she was acting. But he's like, hey, I got us some cake. And she's like, yeah. I can't tell if I like this outfit more, less, or equal to the other one. Kind of hard. Again, the cape doesn't go well with the wings, but otherwise... Yeah, Ken, that's the word that I was thinking of. That is definitely the word I was thinking of. Oh, a gold nugget. No kidding. 2 gold. I've decided to unglamour. Stick with this. I like this outfit. Decided. Looks like an old diary. On the doctor's recommendation, your mother is going to a faraway village for medical treatment. Rita is a big sister, so she should be fine, right? She told me, but I'm sad that I won't be able to see her for a while. I haven't heard from your mother for another week. I wonder if her illness is not getting better. I haven't heard from your mother today either. Is she alright? The holy place, the holy power hidden in this castle. You could use it, your mother would. The rest is in tatters. Can't read it. I find too many things clip. I know it's unavoidable, but I still wish they didn't. Yeah, this is a very clippy game, unfortunately. I do wish it didn't clip nearly as much, though. Oh, the chest. Alright, I don't have the key. Yeah, no, there is a bit too much clipping. Like, yeah, like you mentioned, a lot of clipping is unavoidable, but it seems like it's in severe excess here. To be fair, this is a Wii game. That's true. But if the people want clipping in Final Fantasy XIV, since some races can't display headgear? Huh. Somebody. Huh? What did you say, Kyusuke? No? I put on so many things because, like, oh, this would look awesome, but then nope, and I'd take it off. Yeah. That's basically why, like, I never wear hats. Imagine getting a nice hat and it doesn't show. I always like hair over hats, I'm not gonna lie. Unless it's like a really cool like witch hat or something. And even then, I feel like witch hats look really good on like female characters, but on male characters, it doesn't look as nice. I don't know why, it just looks like off for me. Oh, Cobalt, you're here to witness this moment. I'm late. Please forgive me for keeping you waiting so long. In accordance with your wishes, I will place the leaf of the dark tree in this throne room. How did he know it would float? How did he know it would float? Whoa, what the? Is this... Mother? No way. Oh my. Oh, Nikoroi? I can see a faint resemblance. My little Nikoroi all grown up. Mother. There's no mistaking it. Just like that day. I never thought I'd see you again. Apparently, I've put you through a lot. But, Nikoroi, I'm just glad you're okay. So, Nikoroi, who are these people? I'm here with Kyusuke and Cobalt. They're the travelers who've helped me. These men have brought me the leaf of the dark tree. Oh, is that so? Thanks to you, I've woken up from a long sleep. How can I ever thank you? Mother, tell me. Tell me what happened to this castle on that day 50 years ago.
Ikaroy, you're very fond of your sister Rita. The truth is, the less you know, the better.
I am no longer a young child. Please, tell me the truth.
Okay. Ikaroy, you remember that Rita was one of the White Ones with the power to communicate with the Holy Land, don't you?
Yusuke sure has grown up since we last saw him. Yeah, he had this entire arc of maturity that we missed, I guess.
Rita wanted to harness her power to communicate with the Holy Land, to take the Holy Land's power for herself. I don't know why she'd want to do something like that, but by the time King Nashiroi and I figured it out, it was too late. Rita took in more than she could handle. She went mad. King Nashiroi tried to stop her, so she killed him. I barely escaped with my life, but Rita's power sealed me in this place for 50 years.
Oh my, how horrifying.
Ikaroy, as a member of the royal family, you must fulfill our mission to protect this sacred land.
White One sounds kind of wrong. I get it because they were described as having like white skin and white hair. Maybe they could just be like chosen ones or sacred ones or something like that.
The Holy Land is this land's strength, the heart of Eltonia.
Albino? Albino could work.
If that land falls into the hands of evil, this continent will be doomed to perish, devoured by the dark tree. What will happen to the Holy Land, which Rita had been stealing power from? We must go and find out. Nikaroy, do you still have the golden ring I dropped that day? The ring is the key that opens the door to the sanctuary in the royal garden.
If it's the golden ring you had, I've carried it with me since that day. We must go at once to the royal garden. Cobalt, Kisuke, come with me to the royal garden. The royal garden is the garden behind the castle, but it's blocked by sand and soil now. We'll have to make a detour to get there. First, we'll go outside the walls, then we'll go through the ruins of the northern residence and follow the signs to the royal garden in the back. As far from the first video game I've seen have lore of albino people either being rulers or chosen people. True, true. Mother, do you have a moment? Actually, I have a theory about why my sister wanted power. Oh my, what a surprise! I didn't think that the queen, who was thought to be dead, would show up like this. Well then, let's go. Once we're outside the walls, we'll head north past the ruins to the dwellings of the royal garden beyond. Well, see you there. Why does it usually have to involve elves? I don't know. Can you just jump down here? That'd be so nice if you could. And not. Naturally. No way around here. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a ruin. You obviously can't walk down them. Yeah. Come on, video games. It's physically impossible. That's true. Once in real life, I came across something that was less than perfection, and I just didn't use it at all. The hard world we live in. There's cat hair everywhere. I feel like I keep feeling it tickling me all over my face. Why am I going so slow? Made it. So we need to head to Unclear. So let's just start heading. Yeah, let me jump down there. I think we need to head to the northern side. Oh. Wait, Ken, did you go all the way around or did you find another way there? I think Ken probably went all the way around. Oh, I never found one before. All the way around. Yeah, you have to go up and around. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. And jump. This place really is in ruins. Goodness me. I really need to do these key quests. I can't open black chests. Oh shoot. Took the long way. That's fine. I needed exercise anyway. Alright, enough. The boost was too much. Oh! Do it before starting crafting, you're gonna get a lot of mat. Or gonna, yeah, okay. I will make sure to do that. Wait, what am I doing? I need to see through this guy. Yeah, it's just, part of the long list of quests I need to get done. There's so much to do in this game. So much. Ken, have you been dancing this whole time? My goodness. And you're an absolute mad lad. The forbidden dance? It's a forbidden dance? My goodness. No one told me. Oh, I see. Just reach it. Ooh, this looks like it's gonna be a boss fight. Considering the party had to gather. Better be a good one. Cobalt, wait. I can remember now. This royal garden was my sister's favorite place. We used to play here together as children.
I've never been able to figure out why she wanted to take the power of the Holy Land for herself. When you showed me the diary that was in Rita's room, I finally understood. The reason she sought the power of the Holy Land was to cure me of my illness. Oh my god, poor Rita.
Mother.
No, I'm fine. I'm more concerned with fulfilling the royal mission.
Yeah. Well, Cobalt, we can enter the sanctuary.
Now, Nikoroi, cast the iron ring into the fountain and that should open the gate to the Holy Land.
Yes. 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 I wouldn't call that casting, maybe dropping. Wait, Allie, when did you do the extreme close-up? Maybe I can do. Perfect. I knew we'd get there in the end. This is the Holy Land? Oh. This is pretty. What a beautiful place. Hard to believe that it's losing its sacred power. That big white tree. What if it's blocking the entrance to the Holy Land? Mother, what is that tree? Ah! King Nicoroy!
Poor little Nicoroy. I wonder if you got that gullibility from your father's side.
Mother? Dig the forest? Yes.
50 years. How long it's been. It's been a long time. Thanks to that cheeky little Rita, but... now the continent of Eltonia will be mine.
You? Who the hell are you?
I am Araniad. I was born from the great dark tree to stain this continent with death and despair. My dear Nicoroy, were you happy to see your mother? Did you feel like you had your family back? Your sickly mother left this world a long time ago. I'm the one who killed her. I have entered this castle in the guise of your mother to obtain the golden ring that would open the door to the Holy Land. But Rita, she's the only one who saw through my clever deception. Was it her fate as the White One? She tried to cast me out by herself. She didn't even tell anyone that her mother had been murdered. It was a mistake to underestimate her power. That girl, just when I thought I'd killed that weak king, Nashuroi, and finally got in my hands on the golden ring. She traded her life to keep me here for 50 years. But no more. My hope is now fulfilled. The heart of Eltana is now in my hands.
Oh!
I must thank you both. You freed me from the seal that brought me to this holy place. Therefore, I sentence you to an honorable death. Now, I will crush you with all my might. Your screams will be the birth of doom and gloom on this continent.
Oh dear. New Tyrant with a 10 design? I didn't know this one though. Whoo! Oh, this isn't nearly as awful as the version 11? Well, you gotta know we're going strong. You've gotta know we're going strong. Alright. Here goes nothing. Hi, nice to meet ya. Hi, nice to meet ya. Oh dear. Name it. No, 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 no. What's disruptive wave? Ow. Angry at me? Angry at me? Just rude. Ah, the land of the living. Don't mind spiders in games, but I will say that the one that kind of freaked me out was the giant spider in Skyrim VR with realistic texture mod. Yeah, I can imagine that would be pretty startling. My goodness. Angry at me? I can't get over saying that. Every time it says angry at me, and I act shocked like that isn't how they would be. Ow. Ah! Put him on the ground. Aran. Ar Araniad. Araniad? Why can't I say that name? That wasn't so bad. We only died once. Well, I died once. Impossible. I've been defeated? You've got to be kidding me. I've been waiting for 50 years. Why do you possess such great power? Even Rita, the White One, was only able to seal me. Grinding metal slimes 3 times a day. You got more heal. All right. Okay. You're safe? You've done so much. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't been here. But to think that without knowing any of this, my mother placed such a great burden on my sister's shoulders. Fighter speech in summary, bruh. Rita? 50 years? What is this, Power Rangers? Verified it was gonna be a status effect nightmare like that was Aractagon? Yeah. This is...
Ah, I understand now. The horrible monster that was after the sanctuary is no longer here. Thank you. Now we can unleash the power of this sacred place. The power of the Holy Land will once again reach throughout the continent of Eltona. Sir, I have a favor to ask you. My dear brother, I want you to tell him something. His name is Nikoroi. He is just a little boy, only 6 years old. He may still be crying somewhere. He's a strong boy, even if he's alone. He will be a strong king who will protect his country.
I understand. I'll be sure to tell him.
Father, Mother, I will be reunited with you. Nikoroi, you're the only one left. I'm glad I was able to protect you.
Ow. Oh, sister. Sister! Got a random text from an unknown number saying text me please. Seems like a scam. I think you should text them. I feel like it's a common thing to do. Would be that, but with a name. Deleted the number, a lickety split. So what that usually is, it's not actually necessarily a scam. It's a bot that runs to figure out what phone numbers are active and respond. So a bot will literally go like number by number sending text messages, and then anyone who responds to that text message, it notes that number, and then they'll take all those phone numbers and they'll sell them in bulk to scam artists who will then use them to try to scam you. These people just sell to scammers. That's usually what that is. Same thing when you get a phone number and you don't recognize and you answer and they hang up right away. Again, it's just looking for active phone numbers. After so long, why do you always think about others until the very end? Here you are, all alone, protecting a sacred place at the cost of your life. But King Nikoroi, we were able to help Princess Rita in the end. Princess Rita's soul is free. That's why she looks so happy. Oh, my man wiped every tear with one wipe. You're a real piece of work, aren't you? Why is he so tall? All other elves are pretty short, but this guy... Yusuke, Cobalt, can't tell you how grateful I am. I'll see you both at the castle of Kamiharmui. Once you get there, I'll give you my thanks again. I'll be waiting. Never respond or answer any number I don't know. Yeah, I figure if it's like... Oh yeah, basically what Josh said is like, if I don't know who you are, if I get a phone number and I don't recognize it, send it to voicemail. If it's important, they'll send a voicemail. Oh, purple treasure chest. Bonus Orbell! Like, it's not always that. Okay, it's a good point. Why does Lost Tail have a nose? I don't know. This story actually really got pretty good. I'm impressed. The Puku guy? Oh, that's a good point. The having noseness of Puku is very inconsistent. Sometimes Puku have nose, sometimes Puku no have nose. But anyway, okay, ultimately, that key emblem quest just jumped near the top. I really actually quite like that one. That one was very, very nice. Lastale's an anime hero? Hmm. Yeah, no doll board in town. Boo! We like doll boards. Might have to even look into new armor. Level 65 armor. Of course, by the time I get all my armor and weapons figured out, then will be the next level. I've only seen them for about 2 seconds in one cutscene, and I can already tell it's inaccurate. Welcome back, my Cottle. Give Cobalt what they've earned. Yes. It's an empty hand. I know it's like giving us the key emblem, but it's like, give Cobalt what he deserves, and my man's like, here you go, it's an empty hand. All right, Cherry Blossom key emblem. Wow, they were not running out of colors. That Cherry Blossom key emblem identifies you as a hero of the royal city of Kamiharmui. Without it, you'll have free access to the capital city of Kamihamui's train station. Cobalt, the power of the lost sanctuary will return to this continent. And this continent will once again be at peace, all because of you. I will carry on my sister's legacy, and from now on, I will fulfill my role as guardian of this sacred. Cobalt, I won't forget you. In the future, if you've lost your way, I'll be there. Everyone knows there are only a total of 9 colors in the world. Exactly. Cobalt! Oh, it's so good to see you. I just wanted to say thank you before you left town. I got the Cherry Blossom key emblem too, even though you did all the hard work for me. Oh no, don't look at me like that. I hate to break it to you, but I only risk my life for my beloved Uchirin. I'm not gonna risk it for anyone else. See you later. Adios. This is like the worst voice for him. I had a different voice for him way back, and I lost it. And now we're here, I guess. 92k EXP, what the heck? I didn't see that coming. That's a lot. Jeepers. Okay. Even level up from it? Alright, level 69 crystal. You're literally already almost at the level cap immediately again. How? How are you already almost immediately at the level cap? How is it even possible? Speaking of level caps, Ken is definitely ready for some level cap. Something about metal slimes. Yeah, I find I can get now, like at this height of a level, about 2. But past me, I'm capped at 75 at the moment. Wait, can't you go up to level 80 in version 1? Or am I off my rocker? Let's see if anything I had sold. I don't think so, but... Oh, the Mankey Mud sold. The other stuff hasn't sold yet. Not sure what each version is, but I know the max cap for the game is 126. Can I just have stalled? Ah, gotcha. Oh, cool. Wait, this is a lottery? Okay, what happens? 9. Oh, okay, those are the rewards I could get. Maybe I should do a 10 draw? Wait, what's the difference between regular draw and special draw? Oh, okay, so I have 3 of these tickets. What's advanced draw? Select the prize you would like to receive in advance. Different rewards. Pick the prizes to see what you'd win. This is house stuff. Hey! Dookie, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. How's it going? Oh, this is like a house. Oh, this is a companion, I guess? Slime car prism. Whoa. Okay, these are some pretty cool rewards. Oh, these are the flowers for changing colors. Experience scrolls. Alright, alright. The multiple ones to choose from. Advanced draw is just selecting what you want ahead of time instead of picking a time winning. Gotcha. How's 10 going tonight? We've been playing through Tactics Ogre Reborn and it's been great. Nice! Yeah, Dragon Quest 10's going very well. Ogre Reborn. That's pretty cool. Summon a level 6. Okay, that's pretty cool. Ah, okay, so the prizes get progressively worse until this is Howpat and Horseman Manure. Should I do single draw just to see what happens? We gonna do level unlock for Ken? Yeah, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Yeah, literal shit. Do it. All right, here. Let's do. I'll do a couple single special draws. See what happens. And ironically, the poop is useful. Red. 5. Okay. Congratulations, you want a rank 5 prize. Please select a prize. Blank card piece. What does this do? What's a blank card piece? I'm playing the post game of Dragon Quest IX co-op with a friend on Sunday nights. We beat it together about a week ago. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's actually really fun. Post game Dragon Quest IX goes hard. So all these medals, these just summon a boss. You can craft it into a boss fight. Oh, okay. So, I wonder what kind of boss fight I should get. Level 65. Pheromone sounds kind of cool. How hard are these? Are these like super hard? Your main class gonna be? Probably gonna be Battle Master. King Hydra is probably... Yeah, it looks like it. I would say that's the case. Oh, hey, Aria. How's it going? Hi. What's up? Apex ones are scaled up pretty high. Go for Atlas, you get attack accessory. Alright, I like Atlas just generally. I'll grab the Atlas medal. No, no. If you see Manure/Cowpad, it says name, tightly squeeze the horse manure, name, deeply regrets their decision. Oh man. Okay, here we go. Let's try again. Let's see if we get luckier than a tier 5. Luckier than a tier 5. Ooh. Oh, it's tier 7. Dang it. I got magic water. Okay, we have one more SP ticket. I'm gonna run it. Green. That was deceiving. 8. Okay, these colors that I think are good colors are bad colors. Dang. Okay, well, let's do just the regular draw. And let's do a 10 draw. Let's see what a 10 draw is like. Oh. Been logged in 50 hours or more. Good to know. Oh, it just kicked me out of my conversation? 10 draw just does 10 tickets and wants to save time? Yeah. I figured that was likely the case, but let's just give it a go and see what we win. Oh, an upgrade. 6. So nothing better than a 6. Alright. Well, I can't do another 10 draw. Do a bunch of single draws, just see what happens. I'm gonna pick up the Gillette Key Emblem before I forget for the 30th time. Smart. 8. Wow, this is worse than the other one. Because the prizes are worse and I'm getting lower rolls. This is 7? 7. Okay, blue is 7. Magic water. I want like gold, silver, bronze, black. Lottery coupon. What do the lottery coupons do? I'm getting tired of holding on to it. He's like, it's timed. It's been too long. Ooh, is this a 6? Okay. 5 gets you 1 spin. Ah, okay. Gold nugget. Oh, wait, sorry. I wanted to go with fast. Save time. Oh, it skips right ahead. It doesn't show you the thing. Okay, oops. No. Back. That's gonna go back to usual. I like seeing the color of it. Green. That's like 8. Whoa. Oh. An upgrade? Took them way too long to add that skip. Yeah, I bet. There's some without the balls? Yeah, that's the thing. I like to see the balls. Like 3K tickets? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can imagine if you had 3K tickets. I've only got like 10, so I just want to see it. Luck God, I think, drops them. Well, luck I have not, because I'm getting poo-poo rolls here. The highest I've rolled across all of the ones I've done, 10. I can see the balls. Hey, maybe that's a quote we should add. Boss and the Magic Man, and an 8. Well, that sucked. Also, I wanted to spend some of my charge hours here on... Well, I guess I can get all this stuff now. We have Express Metal ticket, Metal Maze ticket, Zelma. What's a Zelma crest? Always take Metal Maze. He's a tough one. I'm almost wondering if I should just take bonus orbs. Because I'm almost out. Zelma is Zoma's ex-wife? Yeesh. I don't know. I'll get at least 9 of these to get me back up to 10. Zelma gets you armor later, but I think it's in the... Oh, okay. Receive a gift. Support gold. Cool. 2,700 gold. 2 weeks worth of casino tokens. 2 copper tickets. I've still never gone to the casino. I gotta do that one of these days. There's an ass, but somehow I kind of love him. Metal tickets for later leveling. Metal Maze, the dungeon full of metals, including King Metal, Slime. So good for leveling higher levels. Play TNT board for accessories. I don't know why it's inexplicable. He's just like, he has that lovable nature to him, even though he's the worst. Tsuko Plain. Right. Grab the quest. Alrighty. Where are we going for this one again? I don't remember. Oh, right. We were going to go to, well, either Vernard West or Beacon Valley. I think we did Beacon Valley? I don't remember which one we did. Whoa. Holy mackerel. Is this a sword cosmetic? The monster is the Dark Panther. We can either get it in Vernard West, E5, or Beacon Valley, F4. I think we did Beacon Valley. Question remains, where is Beacon? Well, it's not on this continent. Maybe, I think it's Ogreed, actually. Oh yeah, Beacon Valley. Beacon Valley Hut? I think this was it, actually. That's a fishing pole? That's a fishing pole? That looks like a sword. That's a sword. Come on. Fishing? No. Unless you're stabbing the fish. You gotta be stabbing the fish then. That's a fishing pole? Nah, I don't know about that. I'm not convinced. Oh man, I just realized. I had mail that I had gotten something. Not a fishing pole. You guys are off your rockers. Fishing pole. Look at the size of that thing. You're telling me, oh yeah, that's a fishing pole. Okay, I see it now. I see the fish. There's a fish there. Clear as day. Wow. All right. It takes a big man to admit when he's wrong. And I'm a huge man right now, let me tell you. My goodness. But it looks like a sword, come on. From here, it looks like a sword. There's no mail here. Can I just get my money from the bazaar directly? Oh, it's on the north side? Naturally, it's on the north side. Naturally, it's on the north side. You were fast asleep, eh? Because then I can get a cool new sword and be that much stronger. Oh, what's up, Arya? Did you wake up suddenly? What's got you woken up? Oh, there's the mail. Hello. There it is. All right, 58,000 gold. Surely we'll have enough now to buy the sword. Right, Arya? Right, Arya? Man, I gotta sell more of my items. What cell is the Panther? Beacon Valley F4. And don't make the mistake Crystal and I made where we both went there. Neither of us in a class with revives. That was rough. That was rough. Because we kept having to leave and come back as healers. Alright, buy equipment, weapon, sword. 65. Begin search. Alright. I can afford some of these. That boy here is sap attack. 4%, attack 4. Cool. Gold, I think. Sap attack. Oh, wait. 50, 39. Oh, these all have that, but these are cheaper. Oh, I'm going for a cheaper one then. I'll buy this one. Yes. That is all. I want to sell more items. The alchemy effect drive up the price. No kidding. Like silver ore. What do silver ores go for? Nothing. I got something kind of rare here. Tortoise shell. 1,000 for one. 5 of them for 5,000? If I do 5 at 5-1. Oh god, I'm on my way. I'm sorry, I got distracted. I'm coming. I'm coming. Ah! I'm on my way. What? Wait, what? Wait, what am I waiting? When selling, it's best to take the price of one of the items and use that for the per item cost. I think... Oh, you killed them? Okay, wait, so... Well, I think that they were selling them for about 1,000 a piece. I saw someone else was selling one for... I think I meant to do 6,100, not 5,100. Oops. Oh well. I'm learning. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It seems like items are gonna be arguably one of the more profitable things. For example, if an item is selling for 2k per, and you can sell a stack of 5, you would sell it for 10k total. Right. Wait, what? Where am I going? Get in there. Ah! I'm here! I made it! Huzzah! Wha-cha-cha-cha! Uh-oh. Woody Sue? Whoa. Oh, shoot. Well done, Ken. It's all on you. Yes, Ken! Alright, Ken. Well, this was fun. Oh, gee, purrs. I just knocked my mouse straight over. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Arya. I'm sorry, Sally. You're looking at me like I got nothing. You're looking at me indignantly. Sorry. Didn't see it coming. Wow. Wow, Crystal. I didn't just watch you revive an NPC before me while Ken dances over my body? The disrespect. Unbelievable. Just kidding. I would have done the exact same thing. This is the expected behavior. This is correct. Keepers, Ken. Have some of this. Wait, Ken, did you get your item? Or are we fighting more? Oh, Ken, we doubled down. That's alright. You needed it. You need it more than I do. I needed a little, though. Should have the teabag emote. Fighting more. Alright. I'm in. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. These things are so hard to fight for some reason. These things are the worst. Naturally, I'm going to be going all out. Let's try doing cut above on just a single one. Oh shoot, I should have gone for, oh, we're both targeting. Oh no, the confusion! The confusion is hit! I'm confused! Oh, the miss. Oh, something in my mailbox. There's an ogre with a toga in this area that hits harder than this guy. Oh, then I don't want nothing to do with him. Got it? Nice. This place went significantly better, that's for sure. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Oh my goodness, Crystal, you're literally already maxed. How is this possible? Crystal, do we need to go and do the next level cap quest real quick? I think we should go do the next level cap. I can't stay on too much later, but we should do that. We might. What are you doing? All right. Level cap raise to 65, 70. So this one here, Windmill Way. Yeah. All right, let's get this quest done. We gotta get this one done. It has to happen. It's got to happen. You two are both sitting now? Can't even see her. Oh. There you are. Now my face is in the stream too, though. This cat cam is becoming suspiciously like a second me cam. Now you're gonna lay down? Up or down? Chosen down. There we go. Oh, you're on my cord, silly. Let me get that for you. That by round. There we go. Easy peasy. I'll meet y'all at Windmill. Okay. What do we have to fight? Oh, we're just fighting Scarab Kings? Oh, please. Please. I thought this was supposed to be a challenge. Wait, which one's Windmill Way? Isn't it? I'm pretty sure I had the Thieves' Key. How do you get to Windmill Way? Oh my goodness, I thought I was looking at Puku Land. Rip. Ignore me. Ignore me. You saw nothing. You saw entirely nothing. Wow. My fatigue is really starting to show. Yeah, I'll blame it on fatigue. I'm not naturally inept. It's just I'm tired. Yeah, we'll go with that narrative. Okay. It said that you have to go to Windmill Way. Oh, the well. Okay, I see. I see. I like the boost. Wait, what? You have to have the Thief's Key for this? I think I have a key. I think I have the Thief's Key. Let me just try to get in and see what happens. I'm also going the wrong way. I think I have this key though. I did one of the keys. I did one of the quests for the keys. I didn't do the other quest though. Yeah, I did do this quest. I definitely did this quest. There's two keys, right? There's this key and then there's like a different key. Very helpful. I'm pretty sure I can do this though. If I can't do this, big Sag. What? I did this quest. I did this quest. I definitely did this quest. There's no way. Yeah. I did this quest. Wait, is this for the... This is just the normal Thief's Key, I thought. Hold on. No, I did this quest. What? But I remember this quest where I talked to... What? I'm so confused. I definitely did this quest. Are these are out of order. Wait, these are... Oh, here we go. Okay, sorry. What? My mind is blown. I remember doing this quest. No, I remember doing this quest. Alright, well, I'm gonna go do this quest really quickly. I swear I did this quest. What keys are in your key items? That's just it. I don't actually have anything in here. I don't actually have one. Oh wait, I have Master Key. No, that's not it. Sorry, no, that's not the key. No, there is a different quest. I swear. You guys must think I'm insane. I swear I did this quest. I recognize this guy. I feel insane. I swear I did this. Yeah. Wow. My mind is blown. You talked to the guy in the upper floors of Megastress Castle? Yeah. I definitely did this quest. This is blowing my mind. This is absolutely blowing my mind. A few things that send you there. I don't know. I'm trying to, like, my brain is not accepting this reality. My brain is trying to make sense of this and it can't. All right, this quest doesn't look like it's gonna take long. You just need to talk to him, kill some things, and then go talk to him again. Wow. My head is spinning. Oh, here we go. He's in the castle. Never lose the key once you get it. You dreamed it. But you know what? Okay, here's the thing. I would not put it past me to dream about this. The only other thing I can think, maybe I opened the quest. Here's what I think maybe happened. I think I maybe opened the quest and truly intended to do it. And then I thought that the thief's key was not black chest. I thought the thief's key was something else. Here's what I think happened. I opened the guide for the quest and I looked at it and I saw the NPC and everything and I decided I would do it. And then I didn't. And in my brain, I just made the association, the belief that I had done it without actually having done it. So we need to go up one more floor. I think that's what maybe happened. Maybe my brain just truly believed that I had done this when I had only planned to. And that's why I recognized the NPC. Because in retrospect, I don't think I've been up here before, but I recognize the NPC. Is this NPC on another quest or something? I actually have to get off. I have to go to bed for work tomorrow. I'm in the same boat, Kenji. Sorry, Ken. I have a friend in my D&D group who's playing a character named Kenji. Yeah, okay, I guess I've never spoken to this guy. Anyways, Ken, have a great night, man. Thanks so much for playing. It's a pleasure. I don't ever kind of lock in the world, so a key to a treasure like this is a piece of cake for me. However, there's a small box that I can't open at all with any of my keys. Seems to have some kind of special magic involved. You know, you seem to be level 40 plus traveler with quite a bit of intelligence. You might be able to handle this. If you open this little box, I'll give you what's inside. What do you think? How about trying your hand at unlocking this little box? Except, nice, fairy won't be a bother anymore. Okay, that's the way it should be. Well then, I'll leave this little box with you. Alright. Oh. Hello. It's heavy, so must present the treasure carefully, yada yada yada. Okay. Now I need to go to Vernard South. Might all be well. Use my Zoomstone to Vernard. Perfect. I wish there was a faster way out of buildings. This building is huge. Whoops. Whoops. My mind is still exploded. I refuse to accept this reality where I didn't do this quest. I was so sure that I did. The worst has to be Gartland Castle. Honestly, none of the castles are great, but yeah, Gartland's pretty rough. Gartland's really rough. You love the architecture in this game. This game is very fantastical. Like this game, you know, like it feels like Dragon Quest XI went a little bit grittier. Everything seems a little more realistic in its design. Here though, not so much. Nerd. Oh, where did the cats go? How long have I been catless cat cam? I didn't even notice they were gone. I love the cities in this. That'd be very pleasing. A lot of good use of colors. Oh yeah, they're interesting. A lot of places in this game where I'm just like, who designed this place? Yeah. Oh, hey, Udisu. Oh, I can't believe this. How upsetting. How upsetting. How did I truly believe in my brain I'd done this before? And I've never done it. Okay. So these guys are apparently around F1 to G1. Oh, perfect. They're just over here. Yeah, but like every region, environment, like the cities look amazing, but even here, like I'm in this environment, it's like, this looks wholly unique. Have you watched a stream of someone else doing it? I don't think so. I'm realizing that these things are gonna pop out of the ground, right? Wait, your message earlier? They're invisible. Oh, great. They're invisible. I don't have those anti-invisible glasses. I can show you where one is. Okay, please do. I would run into a million of these if I didn't need them. Do you have the invisibility glasses? I should have bought them. I went for glasses that... What do the glasses do? The party glasses... Oh, I took the tension glasses. Which, honestly, not a great item. I kind of regret it. It's not amazing. I should have gone for the invisibility glasses. I mean, I still can. I have a lot of potential for getting more mini medals. Ah. Nice. Nice. Now that you can complete the diary, you'll be swimming in minis. Oh yeah, that's the dream. That's the dream. There's one that reveals ghost type monsters and one that reveals underground, such as hand type monsters. Oh, there's two individual ones. Gotcha. Whew. Yeah, that would have been smart. I spent all mine on silly stuff. Regrettably. Fortune teller get a passive that lets you see them? Oh, that'd be cool. It does? Oh, that's super cool. Is that a passive that persists between classes? That's too greedy. I'm asking too much now. You can just go unlock Fortune Teller now, too. That's true. Think it would be exclusive? Exclusive makes sense, yeah. Yeah, you know, Feronial, I'm nervous to venture outside. Like, I'm nervous to get quests, or sorry, to get vocations beyond. Are we gonna do? Yes, I want to do the unlock quest before we end. I just need to grab my key here. But yeah, I'm hesitant to do vocations that are from versions outside my current version, because Fortune teller sounds like such a weird class. Yeah, it's just because like I'm worried that I'll be too, like, I'm already overpowered and I'm using version 1 classes, so I'm worried I would be way too overpowered. Take some work to get the deck set up. Hey, it's you. I've been waiting for you. Have you solved the trick on the mystery box? I have. All right, use this key to open the door with your own hands. My own hands. Playing the same way, but had to throw it out the window. Offline unlock some classes from V2 to 4. Huh. All the classes are fairly balanced from what I understand. I don't know. It feels like Some of the version 5 and 6 classes are bonkers. It's empty. That means there will be no reward for you opening that little box as promised. Don't be such an old fart. That's a deal. That's a deal. I'll give you the key instead of the contents of the little box. I'm getting old, and I'm going out of business as a locksmith, so I wanted to give the key to someone before I go out of business. That key is something every adventurer would want to get their hands on. It's called Thief's Key. Gadabout has to be the trolliest vocation. It's RNG heavy. Yeah, the fact that they have Gadabout is actually hilarious to me. As someone who unironically would play Gadabout. Keepers. Gadabout is also pretty fun. It sounds like every vocation is pretty fun. Oh, purple eye. In person loves magic. Come on, yeah. I don't like RNG heavy things because I have really bad RNG. Deceptively strong, you're just gonna die when you can't move out of stuff. Yeah. Isn't a lot with an end of turn, you'll sometimes goof off. Well, yeah, isn't the whole thing with the Gadabout, they like, well, that's just it. Like, they hit hard, but they miss hard too. I can just see it like, you know, those critical moments where something goes either really wrong or really right. They do random on top of more random. The person like debuffs as well, because Gadabout has it all. Everything. Cheapers. Gada was the first vocation to hit 999. Sorry, 9,999? Whoa, really? Yeah, that's pretty bonkers. What's the highest damage that's been attained in this game? Like, what's the highest possible damage anyone's ever hit? $19,999 from a mage. Wow. Really? I didn't know mages hit so hard. I knew I liked mage. The mage was a base class that scaled hard quick. It was doing a lot of damage really early on. I started to fall out of love with it though because I kept dying. Like instantly dying. I like the cloth physics they have in this game. Like, it's simple, but it's just enough to be very, like, charming. Wanna be famous? Oh my goodness. Do I ever want to be famous? Let me tell you. Oh, there it is. Do I want to be famous? What am I doing here? Flying slow like a pleb when I could be boosting. Mount viewers? Doesn't sound wrong. Oh yeah. Because you have to mount your viewers on something? I don't know, it doesn't make sense. At least the Thief's Key quest was nice and simple. The 8 and 12 man content gets really absurd with damage since there's so many bonuses being stacked. Fair enough, yeah. You know, I like that they do things like this. Like, they kind of force you to get upgrades in order to continue on your quest. Ooh, see, look at that. You know, like, you have to get the Thief's Key to eventually break your level cap. I like that. You know, it helps you deal with those little things you've been putting off. You know, like, I've been putting off getting the Thief's Key. Why? Because I didn't really need it. You know, am I missing out on some items? Sure. Who cares? Get them somewhere else for sure. Gilpapo! My name is Gilpapo. I'm Cobalt and I've reached level 66. I've heard a lot about you from the flirtatious messenger. I'm very, very short-tempered. I'd like you to go and take them down quickly. But that's the rules. I'll explain. The role of the Holy Emissary serving in the Six Saints is to release the level restrictions for adventurers who are reasonably strong like you. If you wish to grow above level 70, you should undergo the Secret Liberation Ceremony. Verinar Desert West, Gobble Desert East, Gobble Desert West, and Gobble Desert West. You will need the Purple Goddess Gem that the Scarab King sometimes drops. The Purple Goddess Gem is so precious that it is said to be available only to those who are chosen. Now, Cobalt, show that you are the chosen one by taking this trial. Sword, just noticed that. It's one of my favorite designs in the series. It does look pretty nice, eh? Looks pretty nice. Don't forget about Gobble Desert West. Yeah, some of these don't... Like, sometimes Deep L is crushing it. And then sometimes, it's not. I'd recommend going to the west side. Definitely that and the Falcon Blade. I just have a deep love for the Falcon Blade. Falcon Blades are just like my all-time favorite. Like, I understand that this is way less, but like it attacks twice, which is crazy. Compared to these only attacking once. Lame. Lame. Also, yeah, the repeats are hilarious. They really are. It makes me wonder, like, do people repeat themselves in Japanese a lot? Or is it just a weirdness with how it's formatting? Wonder if the Uber is in the game? Oh, it has to be. I assume, almost certainly. Oh, by the way, if there's anybody who wants to add, have me add them in the friends list, I actually can add people in the friend list now. I'm capable of it. Wait, right, where the heck are we going here? Wait, you can find them around F3 and Windmill Way. Wait, we were just at Windmill Way. Zoom to Dulworm Kingdom, go south and west. Okay. Southwest. The quirk with Deep L, I think the culprit is lines with ellipses. Sometime when there are 3 dots, it repeats the line. Ah. Okay. Very strange. Add me. Yeah, Drew, if you drop details in Discord, yeah, sure. Do so, and I will add you. Alright, so you said go south and then west. Oh, yeah, Gobble Desert West. Have I never been to Gobble Desert West before? Huh. I didn't even check. Must be changing time of day because it got very quiet. Probably not. The game hasn't given me a reason to be here yet other than a daily. Fair enough. All right, let me try this now. How do I, so friend, add friend, enter name and ID. So name, can I copy paste? Is that allowed? I can't copy paste. How do I input those characters? I only know how to put in the character ID. Can I do just the character ID? Confirm? Oh, I have to put in the name. You can use send a chat made by the translator team. Do you have a link to that? I remember someone mentioning that, but I've never actually... Where can I find a link to that? Sure thing, Superfan. I mean, I guess it's I'll have to swing back to this. How do I oh, there we go. I post in here? Yeah. Feel free. Sorry, I made it. I'm here. Because I think I'm gonna need this tool as well. When it comes to, oh, what do you call it now? Doing the quests that require you to send chats. Okay. Let's try this again. So friend, add friend, enter name and ID. Doesn't seem to be working. Oh, send a chat will only go to chat box? Oh. Hmm. So, dang. So is there no way to add a friend then? Is that just not possible? Oh wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. Wait, Dro, how do you add people? Would be Tsuki. Oh. I use the app. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot, that wasn't it. Trying to figure out if there's a way I can do on-screen keyboard. All right, yeah, sorry, Crystal, we can start the fight. Sorry. Can look into updating, send the chat to add a tab for that name box. That would definitely be really nice, actually. It'd be super nice. You can use IME pad. Windows. Wait, sorry, I'm gonna ask a really dumb question. What's IME pad? That's it. There's nothing at all. Ah! Hey, Sane Senpai, welcome. Welcome, how's it going? You were streaming earlier today, weren't you? I feel like I saw a like go live notification earlier. I think it was right when I had gone live. By the way, that's an amazing emote. I love that slime. Oh wow, we're getting a lot of EXP here. Going good, thanks. Yep, was on Sons of the Forest a few hours. Oh, okay. Sons of the Forest. Little medal. Yeah, no, it's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. Messing around in some Dragon Quest X. How is Sons of the Forest? I added that to my wish list today. I'm very curious about it. Japanese is installed in your OS. You can swap your keyboard over to Japanese on Windows. IME pad just lets you pick the characters out instead of typing with your keyboard. Okay, I actually did set my... Oh, I'm gonna die. There it is. Whoops. Okay, so I do have Japanese installed on my computer. I don't know how to access the IME pad. You have to go to language settings, install Japanese language. IME pad is a pop-up table of characters and other languages you can click on. Oh. Okay, wait, another dumb question. How do I actually open it? Is it different from like on-screen keyboard? Okay, I was about to say, I better get that EXP. I will be fuming if I don't get that. I'm alive. Yeah, that was brutal. Got the drop, but I wasn't able to revive you in time. Oof. That's all right. Graphics are great, AI is great, building is kind of lacking, and context is kind of lacking currently, but they're doing an update in 8 days to improve those things though. Regular meadows gives so much more HP. Yeah, no kidding. Wait, that's really cool. Wait, Sons of the Forest is in early access, right? It's not like fully out yet. Why am I spreading fire? I should be attacking the same ones over there. Oh, I'm attacking the wrong one again. Lovely. Ah, that's okay. Angry at me. I did kind of notice that though, because I have run into some just normal metal slimes in my travels, and yeah, some of them are kind of bonkers. How much EXP? Yep, early access. I'm sure it will be great in later updates, so don't sleep on it. Yeah, no, I threw it in my wish list today. There's the purple goddess arm. Herb. Yeah, no, I put it in my wish list earlier today, actually, on Steam. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I didn't actually play the first game. Do you need to have played the first game to get more out of this one? I think liquids give 40k plus EX. Wait, how much does a king metal slime give then? Do king metal slimes give like ridiculous amounts of EXP? That'd be great. I mean, 75k plus. Holy macaroni, that's enough EXP, I would say. My goodness. $40k, so bringing them in line with solo heroes. Ah, okay, yeah, true. That is in line with solo heroes. I think the first game will give you some nostalgic moments in the sequel, but it's not a big deal to skip the first one. Okay. I'm traditionally, I'm not actually a huge survival game person, but it has been a while since I've played a survival game. And because I have at least one buddy who is playing Sons of the Forest, I feel like playing it co-op would also be very fun. Are you playing it co-op or are you playing it solo right now? Okay, I don't know who is responsible for putting now gooding instead of now loading, but whoever that person is, they're a genius and I love them. Like, genius. Every time I see it, it makes me just chuckle.
Looks like you received the purple goddess gem. I can tell by the look on your face. You've got a very different attitude. So let's get started right away. As you may already know, the liberation ritual requires the offering of a stone to the River of Light. Since we are underground and close to the River of Light, we can receive the blessing of the goddess and perform the liberation ritual with ease.
I love that they put effort into adding puns. Absolutely. That's just like such a critical part of Dragon Quest at this point is the puns. The fact that they've put the effort into putting them in. Love it. Been playing solo. Do not have many PC friends. Most are on console. So unfortunately no co-op for me yet. If you have a buddy, I'm sure it will be an even better time, especially for a first timer. Very true. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see. Maybe it'll go on sale or something. I can add it a bit cheaper. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. Top Decker. I know you don't realize it, but the purple gem was dedicated to the goddess. Well, let's move on. It's my turn to pray to the goddess. Cobalt prayed. So many puns that don't translate well from Japanese, but we tried to make up our own in those instances. Hey, well, I can say the puns that have come up so far are done incredibly well. Hear me, child of Estolia. Those who were friends from their power by the six saints fought holy wars to protect the peace of their respective eras. Now, demon miasma has reached unprecedented proportions, and Estolia is entering an era of unprecedented turmoil. Cobalt, O my beloved fighter of Estolia, I ask you to join me in this great crusade with your unleashed strength. Like the fighters of the past who defended this world against the evil ones. I've never played this Dragon Quest. This is definitely a first playthrough for me as well, but it's worth it. Honestly, like, I've been saying this like crazy. I'm gonna keep saying it. Now is probably one of the best times to get into this game. The translation tools are great. The translation team is incredible. The community around this game is super helpful and supportive. The guides to get the game up and running are super simple. You get the entirety of the base game and the first expansion that you can play on a trial totally free. No time limit, it's just the content. It's insane. It's like now is the best time to get in this game. If you've been thinking about getting into Dragon Quest X, I'd recommend taking the leap. It's so worth it. So worth it. You heard the voice of the goddess, didn't you? The ritual is now complete. All right. Our level limit has been lifted to 75. Have me interested. Yeah, it's awesome. There are some aspects of the game that are fan translated. So, Superfam in the chat here is one of the translators actually. Them and the team around this do incredible work hand translating a ton of the main story stuff. A lot of the side quests and other content are translated by an AI called DeepL. It's like a translation AI. It's incredibly advanced and it does a really, really good job for the most part. Even when it translates things weirdly, it still comes across like fairly recognizable. The tools, the translation tools, they're basically plug and play. You download them, you start them up, and they just work. And that's it. Like it's that easy. I couldn't recommend this game more. And it's so much fun, and this game is like endless. It literally feels like I could play this game until Dragon Quest XII comes out, because let's be honest. 2024, if we're lucky. Late 2024 if we're lucky. If we somehow got Dragon Quest XII before 2024, I want to say something I would actually be willing to do if that happened. But like seriously, I really don't think it's gonna happen, but I feel like I could literally play this game for 10,000 hours. The content feels endless. We'll get an updated logo in 2024. You're dreaming too much, Dro. Dro, you are dreaming. How could you possibly think we would get that much? Here's what we're gonna get. We're gonna get Yuji Horii saying, we're still working on Dragon Quest XII, but in the meantime, we have tons of games lined up. And then we're gonna get like 10 Japan-only mobile games. I'm definitely gonna download this. Do it. I would recommend. I would highly recommend. I'd also recommend joining the Discord and following the Dragon Quest Abbey guide. Oh, hey, Sally. Is it? Yeah, the DQX Abbey. Here, I'm just gonna share the link. If you don't already have it, this is the link. Actually, this website will have a link to the Discord. Dragon Quest X Worldwide. That's the one I use. It actually links several Discords, but I'm only in the one right now. I maybe should join others. I love this pose so much, but the clipping. Actually, I finally found a pose I liked. I like this pose quite a bit. Not as much clipping, but a bit. Yeah, the clipping. Ugh. The clipping hurts. Clipping definitely hurts. All right, did I achieve? Thank you for the link. No worries, no worries at all. And like I said, like the guide is super intuitive and super easy to get set up, but in the event you run into any issues, tons of, like, you could ask literally anyone here for help or anything along the, or anyone in that Discord. Everyone is super duper helpful. All right, I'm gonna go pick up my, I wanna try to put a few more things on the market. I'm gonna go pick up my money and try to put a few more things up there. I wanna see if I can make some passive money, because quick guide to use IAM once open, scroll down to the left to get. Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. So, oh wait, where'd my languages go? Lost my languages. Language setting. All right, so oh, here we go. Hold on. Okay, wait, so it says go to settings. Hi, Aria, welcome back. Do you need Japanese language you do? Oh yeah, I do have the Japanese language installed already. So select Microsoft, I am, and click on options. This just tells me how to find it, not how to actually. And the second part is, wait, click, not left click, sorry. Okay, wait. Yeah, so my language options are gone. This has happened to me before, where like where I can select my language is just gone from the taskbar. It was literally there earlier because I changed it, and now it's gone. For some reason. I'll have to figure this out another time, I guess. Yeah. It's literally it's set to be in my taskbar and it's just not there. Nothing drives me crazier than when something just doesn't work the way it's supposed to. Like, where would it go? It's just gone. I'll have to figure it out another time. Frustrating. Frustrating! Nothing gets me more than the unyielding rage of just something not working. Literally no one else has a problem with something and I know! It's like, in the worst part, it was working earlier. I literally changed my language. Wait, isn't there like... Oh, hold on. Wait. Alt Shift. That doesn't actually open up the IME pad. Appearance option. Okay, well. Okay, wait, I found a workaround. I got it to show up. I got it to show up. But this. Wait, maybe what the heck? Okay. So let me try something. Let me see if this works. Dro, I'm gonna try to add you as a friend again. Add friend. All right, here we go. I don't think it's working because... Oh, hold on, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait. I think if I do this, and then I gotta go. I'm not very good at drawing these characters, so it's not coming up properly. On the left side, scroll down to Hiragana. So, sorry, wait, for categories. Ah, here we go. Hiragana. Ah, okay, okay. Now I've got it. Now I've got it. Stretch this out. There we go. Okay, and then when I go to player ID. No, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. Where'd it go? Try this again. First impression, woodworking looks insane. Oh dear. So this. And this. Why is it every time I press... Oh. Let me try this again. Boom, boom. When I press enter, it clears. Do you know why that might be? Are you pressing enter? After typing the first character, press space twice? Oh. Add a friend, enter name. Okay. Like, I mean, like, to... Okay. Sorry, like, what I mean is I press the symbol on here. And then... Yeah, so if I press A, which would be the button to continue to the next field, it clears it. So I put in character 1, character 2, and I don't know how to move on. Yeah, I don't think I can. I literally can't do this. I mean, it was doing this, but I found a way to emulate Dragon Quest X's Japanese application. Ah, okay. Well, this is becoming, yeah, this is becoming way more convoluted than I want it to be. I can't believe that. I thought it would be so simple. I'll just work on send to chat. Yeah, honestly, Superfan, if you could get that to work, that'd be insane. That would definitely be awesome. I did want to actually look into that really quickly, though. I need Ike. Worker. Wow, Crystal, you're flying through woodworker. Please. Oh, of course, right when I give up. I need to figure out which quest unlocks what I'm looking for. I almost want to be a weaponsmith. Almost, but nope. Well, like the outfit I'm wearing right now, is this something that's made with the armor blacksmithing? No, probably not. This would be made with the sewing skill, right? I know that the Battlemaster can wear some blacksmithing armor. I guess ultimately it doesn't matter what skill you work on because you can just sell everything you make and just buy stuff. So I guess it's not a huge deal in the end, but there's a lot of quests. Maybe most of the Battlemaster stuff is under Armorsmith? Oh, okay. Okay, let me go check that out then. I just wanted to take a quick look. I need to head to... Oh, but I was gonna do this first, okay. So much to do, so little time. I need to stop streaming because I need to go to bed. I gotta get up. Friend request. Register friend. Thanks for being my friend, bro. Okay. Right. Let me go talk to the mailman here. Let me go grab quest 40. And then... So bad. This game is so... addicting. I literally can't put it down. Okay, so I got money for my tortoiseshell. Cool. It's probably faster to do it this way. And I also need to get the companion app going. I should reinstall it. I had it installed, launched into it, couldn't figure a single thing out, and just immediately removed it. Ooh. This guy is mysterious. Chaka. If I could just, like, get the quest? I think the quest just asks you to make some armor. So the blacksmith will be... Wait, neither of these. Must be in the castle? Supposed to be in the Dulwar Kingdom, right? Oh, right, yellow dots. Yellow dots always get me. By the hammer there on the northeast side. Well, I guess I still need to use this thing to get down there, but... Oh, Armorsmith Guild. Perfect. That just works perfectly. I should put a zoom stone to here, honestly. Was it kind of dumb that the dot blocks quest marker? It is, yeah. I wholeheartedly agree. Master Lilum. Give me the mini medal. Mini medal. It's hard to do my mini medal thing here because you get mini medals constantly, and it's not even like a thing. I don't know. Come on, welcome. I'm Lilin. I'm the guild master of the Armorsmith Guild. Your name is Cobalt, isn't it? That's quite sexy. That's quite a sexy name. A good armorsmith is one who makes metal armor, such as armor, helmets, and shields, with his own hands. A good armor will be unique to its owner. Why not be an armorsmith? Yes. XOXO, you're welcome. So let's get started. Will you take the trials to become an armorsmith?
Don't worry, you will be fine. We're not going to make you do anything difficult out of the blue. I'm just going to be teaching you the basics of armor smithing so that you can actually try it out. I'll teach you gently, and you'll take the trial to become an armor smith, won't you? I will accept your quest. Just... That's a nice answer. Well then, I'm going to give you my first gift to you. What it receives is Amateur Armor Smithing. It's a book that contains recipes for the materials needed to make armor. You can learn it by grabbing it from an item. The recipe book will disappear after you learn the recipes in it. It's done its job. That's how artisans' costumes consume their recipe book. Okay. Once you learn the recipe, you will be able to forge the armor. When you learn it, will you speak to me? Okay, so I got to read the book and then talk to her. Woodworker level 5, my goodness. Absolutely zooming. There's bronze, my goodness. Looks like you got the recipe right. You're quite honest and lovely, Kobold. That's right, you can check the recipes you've learned from the Craftsman recipe book and records whenever you'd like. So please keep that in mind. If you want to learn more recipes, the Guild's recipe shop sells a variety of them, so you can start with the cheapest ones. Okay, let's move on to the next step. Would you be so kind as to receive this coppersmith hammer? Ah, so I have a tool, and I assume this tool has limited uses. The blacksmithing hammer is the most important tool in the armorsmith trade. Without it, even the most skilled craftsman cannot make anything. But no matter how carefully you treat it, the hammer will break someday. It's consumable, so there's nothing we can do about it. That's why I gave you the first one. It's the cheapest beginner's hammer. But don't worry about it. If you lose or break your hammer, you'll have to buy it yourself. You can find them at the material shops in the guild. As you may know, there are different types of hammers. The more expensive hammers last longer. They only have a positive effect on your concentration and your ability to hit with your heart. Remember that. Now it's time to put it into practice. You're going to actually experience armor smithing. It's okay if you fail, so take it easy. You'll need to pick up the materials you need from somewhere, or buy them at the material shop or bazaar. If you know how to use the blacksmithing facilities in this guild, you can do armor smithing. You can also find equipment in many other towns. You can find the detailed instructions when you search for the equipment. The results will not affect whether you pass or fail the trial, so please try armor smithing once and come back to me. That's the end of the trial. There will be another one of my favorite armor smiths. Okay. I guess we come up here. Make armor. We'll use the hammer. Okay. Let's make a chest. Bronze armor. Oh, I need copper ore and flaxen tea. Okay. That's by 10. For this, 10. In theory, if I can... Oh, this is literally the minigame from 11, or I guess the minigame in 11 is literally from this. Okay. Very interesting. Is this the same? Is this what weaponsmithing is like as well? Trying to find out how much 11 took from this. No kidding, eh? I thought 11 had all kinds of cool original stuff, but nope. Joke's on you, woodworking is complicated and hecka fun. More complicated? All the smiths are like this? Huh. Right, no skills, so I just have bash. Okay. 16 there.
18 there. 17 there. Possible to fail. Oh. Sorry. Ah, okay, that doesn't actually tell me the results. I'm also out of focus, but... Cooking's pretty amusing. Cooking, sewing, and alchemy all have their own crafting mini-games. I did actually look at alchemy. It's like a roulette wheel. Not roulette wheel, but it's like a spinning wheel kind of thing. Gotta rotate the food around the pan, avoid burning it. That's kind of cool, actually. That's actually really cool. Alright, I'd say it's finished. See if we level up. Woohoo! Bronze armor top 1 star. Alright, so we hit level 2. We learned double bash. Okay. So, oh, this guild wait, go back. I just saw it said guild request. So the guild is specifically asking for this? Crafting dailies. Ah. Cool. Let's see if I can do it. Double bash. Bam. Double bash. Bam. Bash again. Here. Does this game like change the result depending on when you hit? By the way, you can buy a crafting station for your house. Ooh, I might have to. I might have to. What are the rewards for completing dailies, I wonder? Maybe just bonus EXP? I bought a woodworking one for my house. That's pretty cool. More EXP than usual, okay. Now there's hidden spot in the yellow bar. That is the sweet spot. Oh, okay. There's a sweet spot. Lightning bash. Half the force. Okay. Wow. It's like I fully know this. I think I need to get an iron ore to complete this one. Yeah. Use storage materials? I don't know. Okay. Need to go buy some iron ore so I can complete this request. Nope, step that. Hey, play with this. Don't eat my cord. No. I can see the guilt in your eyes. You know. Wait, what did I just say I need? An iron ore? Buy one for now. I don't want to do your quest just yet. I'll do this guy's quest like tomorrow or something. Wait, can I go? Can't do anything with it. Oh, well, I can craft from here. Cool. If you get a crit, it'll stop exactly at the sweet spot and not go past it. Ah. Okay. So. Said yellow, I meant green. Oh, I think it's yellow in Dragon Quest 11. Going to commission Crystal Time gear for furniture if she sticks to woodworking. Alright, we've got 8 Craftsman EXP. Level 4. Wait, is there a new guild request now? No. Wait. So I don't understand. It says Craftsman EXP 100, gold 250, but did I get that? Did I get those rewards? Kind of unclear. Front desk? Ah, okay. Well, let me go talk to them for now. How much is a bronze armor plate worth in the bazaar? If I made like 10 of them, would I make any money? That's great. You've experienced armor smithing properly. You've already become a craftsman's face. You're an armor smith from now on. Congratulations, Cobalt. You're my new material. No, you're my armor smith. And I have a present for you. 5 copper ore. Game value of 17. Alright, I'm an armor smith. Now if I talk to her, I'll get that EXP. No life with left fire. Typically, alchemists are going to buy stuff, but higher quality stuff allows more alchemy. So your 0-star stuff may not sell. Like 2-star armor allows an alchemist to put 2 effects on it. Ah, okay. So ultimately, I'm probably selling to alchemists, really. Ah, okay, cool. Double wham. Can you resell gear in the bazaar? Good question. Resell it because equipment with alchemy has been used in a certain number of fights can be broken down into sweet and tier gem. Need an answer. Please. Gems are used in a lot of high level crafting, so that's... Ah, okay. Okay. Now the other thing I wanted to look at was, well, let me go here and let me see what happens if I just post equipment. I said sell. Got this bronze armor top. 900 gold. Okay. Not worth much, but... something. Actually make money buying +3 stuff, fighting in it, breaking it down into gems and selling them. Huh. Kinda cool that there's like, it's profitable from many different aspects. Now this guy here, I believe he doesn't just sell materials, he should also sell books. Oh, recipe shop is right there. Okay. We have all kinds of stuff, but I imagine these things are gonna hold... Yeah, those recipes are far too high level. Let's see about... I could probably get to level 10 just making the bronze armor. But what can I make? Let's look at, like, silver shield. Level 30. 27. Okay, so chain, iron looks pretty good. Chain, scale, herder shield. I feel like looks like iron's gonna have the most bang for its buck. If I were ending after the level cap quest, I need to go to bed so bad. I gotta get up in like less than 6 hours to go to work. I can't get off this game though. Yeah, I want to buy this. Okay, so we have all these recipes learned. Should be an NPC nearby. Oh, so yeah, I'm speaking to him. I've got him. All right, now. All in sick? Oh, I can't do that. I need to go to bed and I need to do things to, you know. I know, I need to shower too. Seriously, as soon as I start playing this game, I literally become a stinky gamer. Not good. Not good. Alright. Let's just make... So for this one, I need to be level 14. And level 21. Let me look at everything I can make here. So I got bronze shield at level 7. I'm currently level 7. I could make that actually. You know what? Let me do that. I want to make a bronze shield. That's what I want to do. All right, skill. Let's see if a double wham is overkill. It's not. Ooh, almost was. Ah, okay. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, now if I go with a little lightning bash here. Ish. Probably a 1-star because I overshot the 1. Realized I bought all the fan recipes, but nothing else. Oh, bronze shield 2-star. Cool. Ah. Okay. Interesting. So because of that, I can quick craft. Item will not have a quality of 3. Okay, so that just means that I'd have a quality of 2 or lower. But I cannot have it at 3. Look at what I can make for the head slot. This is level 7. Yeah, okay. Now, if I had completed a level 3 version before, would I be able to do a level 3 version now? And bronze gauntlets do. I don't have cotton top. Need more for this one. Let's make some legs then. See if I can put a star on this. Probably useful for dailies, but not for money stuff. Yeah, does it randomly do 3-star? Quick craft will never give you 3-star. Okay. Maybe I'll take a chance here and do a sizzle. And then I'll go in for the double bash. Ooh. Scary, nearly overshot it there. Oh my goodness, this is not gonna be a 2-star. Okay, I made it too hot too early. Lesson learned. Now we know. Now we know. They changed that for the offline. Huh. I guess for the offline though, crafting is less important from a market perspective. Like, I'm making this stuff to sell right now. Whereas for the offline, you know, it's not as important. So if I do double bash, gets it nice in the sweet spot there. Oh, overdoes it there. Underdoes it. Oh shoot. Oh dear, I busted it up. Dang it. Oh, can't undo that. Oh, nearly wrecked it again. This is gonna be an ugly one. Like, yeah, that's gonna be a poop one. Just no star? Oh, it's still 1-star, okay. So as long as I keep it in the lines, it seems like it's a 1-star. Okay, now if I do double bash here, double bash here, double bash here, and then, no! Oh, I keep misclicking. My eagerness is fortunate. Not getting a whole whack load of EXP for these ones though. I mean, I'm level 7, so this is level 7 armor. I'm only getting 8 craftsman EXP though. Come on, I want to make this perfect. Oh, that was a terrible decision. Oh, it's just getting worse. Goodness gracious me. Alright, I really should head to bed. Did you have anyone in mind for the raid? If not, I have someone. Yeah, we can definitely go with, I don't have anyone in mind right now, so whoever you're thinking is fine by me. Enough as well. Have a good night, everyone. Alrighty, have a good night, Dro. Thank you so much for hanging out all night tonight. Ah, 1 star. Alice. Alright, let me get my raid going. Start raiding. Elden Ring. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna kick off my raid then. I need to go to bed. This is a good kick in the butt for me to go to bed. So, once again, thank you everyone for hanging out. I'm just gonna do a really quick abrupt end, because if I don't, I literally won't end. So, thanks everybody so much for hanging out. Peace out, super fam. It's been awesome. This game's awesome. I can't get enough of it, like, at all. Feronial, thank you so much for hanging out, man. Yeah, I don't want to do my usual rambling exit, so I'm just gonna say thanks everyone for hanging out. Have a good one.